Oh no. What happened to the game? Wait. There's something wrong. The game's not showing. Wait a second. Wait. Am I on the right channel? One of my biggest fears is to go live on the wrong channel. Okay, no, this is the right channel. Okay. Now, why is the game not showing? Hey! Hello? Game? Okay, I don't know what's wrong with the game. Okay, I'm gonna use the window capture then. It doesn't let me use the window capture. It was working fine just a second ago. Hello? Doesn't want to work. It doesn't want to work. Why are you not working? The music's working, but not the game. Okay, I'm gonna close the game and open it up again while I say what we're gonna do today. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Before I get started with introductions and everything, I wanted to say that I don't really like sitting down to talk without doing anything else. So I just found like a relaxing game that doesn't really require much attention so that I can speak to you while I play the game. That is, if the game decides to cooperate with me and show on the screen. Of course, it would be amazing because if not, then I'll just have to talk about it and that's it. Not working. It's not working. Duh. It was working fine just a second ago. Okay, never mind then. Fuck the game. Never mind. Change of plans. We're just gonna speak. We're just gonna preach without without game. I need my model to be a little bit wait. I need you. It's locked. It's locked. There we go. Like that. There we go. Hi. Hi. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the first session of Suzume Appreciation Club. I forgot what I was doing for a second. Yay. Welcome. So today we are discussing Suzume. There's the spoiler warning on the title of the video, so don't go complaining. Because it does say spoiler warning on the the title. Now please, if you haven't watched Suzume, I think you should leave. You shouldn't be here if you haven't watched Suzume. Right? Yeah. So, I wanted to start by saying that I don't really like to compare movies, right? But I do want to highlight some similarities and differences between Your Name, Weathering with You, and Suzume, because apparently many people are comparing those three, even though they're very different. So, to explain why I think you shouldn't be comparing those three movies, I need to compare them. Okay? Hello, Bakugo. How are you? You're just in time. I was just about to start today's speech about Suzume. Yeah, just about to start the Suzume Appreciation Club. How are you, Bakugo? How are you? So, I want to start by highlighting that I don't understand why people compare Your Name with Weathering with You. Because Weathering with You and Your Name alone are two not totally different, but very different movies. And Suzume is a lot more different from Your Name and Weathering with You. So I don't think they're comparable. Because they are all amazing in their own way. Because they're very different, but they're all amazing. So, the main difference that I noticed is on the plot structure. Oh, you're dead. Oh no, Bakugo. Well, I hope you do better after this. So yeah, the plot structure. The plot structure is like one of the main differences that I've found between Your Name, Weathering. Let's treat Your Name and Weathering with You like one movie, and Suzume like another one. Okay. The plot structure and the way they manage the music. Because I noticed that Suzume doesn't really have insert songs. Weathering with You and Your Name do have on their climax and all of that. Suzume doesn't. All of Suzume's soundtrack is completely instrumental, except for that one song at the end, and well, the main theme song, even though that song doesn't play in the movie. It does, but not the full song, not the song with the lyrics, just the girl saying do-do-do. So yeah, it's different. So, to explain this a little bit better, imagine Your Name's plot like a heart rate monitor, right? Let's say it's a flat line, and it kind of peaks sometimes, and the peaks are the level of emotion, right? So Your Name and Weathering with You are kinda flat. They're kind of flat throughout almost the entire movie. They do have the emotion pickies, but they're very small. They're small emotion peaks, so they don't really get you very excited throughout the movie. But then at the end, at the moment of the climax, there's a very, very big peak. In Your Name is, of course, when the comet, the meteor strikes Earth. How was it called? Tiamat, yeah. When the comet Tiamat strikes the Earth, that's the peak, the climax of Your Name, right? And it comes with an insert song, which is Sparkle. Yeah. You gonna watch it later? No, I watched it yesterday. Actually, Suzume, this was perfect timing. I rewatched Your Name, then I rewatched Weathering with You, and then I went to watch Suzume. So I have the three movies very, very clear in my mind. So I feel like this is a very good moment to talk about them. So yeah, that's the structure of Your Name and Weathering with You too, because Weathering with You is also kind of flattish in terms of emotion, and then at the end, when Hina disappears and goes to the clouds, and you know that part, that's the climax, that's the peak, and it comes with an insert song too, right? And Suzume doesn't, because Suzume's plot structure is very different. It doesn't have short peaks of emotion and then a huge one at the end, like Your Name and Weathering with You, but instead it has bigger peaks of emotion distributed throughout the entire movie. So Your Name and Weathering with You hit harder, but it's only one moment that hits hard. Suzume, on the other hand, distributes that that hit throughout the movie. You know, so the movie keeps you excited the whole time. Meanwhile, Your Name and Weathering with You keep you like they're very slice of life-ish until the very end. Suzume is not. Suzume is almost like a superhero movie. It's almost action, almost, just almost. So yeah, having that said, I think we can proceed to rate Suzume as a movie alone and not as a comparison between Suzume and Weathering with You and Your Name. So let's leave Your Name and Weathering with You aside for now. Let's focus on Suzume. We will start from the beginning, the very beginning. Why not? The beginning is a good point to start. It's a good starting point. So, first of all, the freaking movie made me cry in the first 30 seconds. It literally started, not even a minute passed, and I was already crying. Why? Because of Suzume, little 4-year-old Suzume, looking for her mother, lost in the ever after. Oh no. Like, the first thing you listen to in the movie is Okasan Gokko. No, that's heartbreaking. No, I'm sorry, but yeah, that, no. You don't do that. You don't get your audience crying in the first 30 seconds. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you be so cruel? Shinkai-sama, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Yeah, I was too. Like, I was not prepared to cry on the first 30 seconds of the freaking movie. I was not emotionally prepared for that. So, yeah, and also, another thing that I forgot to say. Suzume is not a love story. Suzume is not a romance. Like Weathering with You and Your Name. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but Suzume is the only movie from Makoto Shinkai that contains the name of the main character on the title. And it's because Suzume is not a romance. The story is about Suzume. It's not about Suzume and Soda. It's about Suzume alone. It's about her, not about both of them. That's why it's called Suzume No Tojimari, because it's explicitly it focuses on Suzume and her personal growth and how she changes as a human being and all of that. Soda is just there. He's just there. He's technically a side character, but also I've noticed that Suzume received a lot. Well, not a lot. Some people hate on Suzume because they think that Makoto Shinkai in the beginning wanted to make it a Yuri. He wanted to make it a lesbian love story, and that's technically not true. From what I saw of an interview that was made to him, he did want to make a relationship between two girls, but it's not what people think. It's not a Yuri. He wanted to explore sisterhood. He wanted to explore sisterhood, not actual romantic relationships between two girls. Because since the very beginning, Makoto knew that he didn't want to make another love story. So that's why, I mean, yeah, that was totally misunderstood. He was not going to make a Yuri. It was going to be more like a super hard, super strong sisterhood kind of friendship there. But he was very clear since the beginning that he did not want to make another love story. But the producers said, like, okay, you Mr. Makoto may be a little bit tired of love stories, but your audience loves them. And he was like, okay. Many people say they forced him to change it, but nah, they just suggested it. But so yeah, he changed the whatever character it was gonna be for Soda. He turned her into a man, but that's why he turned Soda into a chair. For people to have very clear that it's not a love story. Because, of course, if Suzume had done all of that along Soda as a human, of course something had to happen at some point. That's why he decided to turn him into furniture. So to make it clear, to leave no doubt that it's by no means a love story. It's not romance. That's why Soda's a chair. Even though there is a lot of love themes, but not romantic love, you know? Makoto on Suzume explores other kinds of love. Like the love that... oh god, I'm gonna cry. The love that Suzume's aunt, I forgot her name, that Suzume's aunt gave to her after, well, you know, her mother moved on. And she raised her as her own, and that is another kind of love. Also Daijin. Daijin's kind of love. Because, well, Daijin is a very misunderstood character. Well, not for the audience. For Suzume in the beginning. Because at the very beginning they make us think that he is the... Well, she? I don't know. Is Daijin... Does Daijin even have a gender? I don't know. It. Okay. Daijin. The thing. The cat. The demigod. The pin. Whatever. So Daijin, in the end, all what he did was for love. He wanted Suzume to love him. That's why he did all of that. In the beginning, they make us think that he turns Soda into a chair because he wants to destroy the world and that Soda was in the way, right? That's the way... That's what they make us think. But in the end... It's something way more beautiful than that. Daijin turned Soda into a chair because as the pin guarding the worm thingy from the ever after, from the other world, he couldn't be with Suzume because he had to guard, he had to be the pin to not let the worm escape. So that's why he turned Soda into the chair. He turned Soda into the pin so that Soda could replace Daijin and the Daijin could be with Suzume because he wanted love. Right? And also the fact that at the beginning they all thought that Daijin was the one opening the doors, but it turned out that he was just guiding them to the opened doors, but he was not actually opening them. Daijin, since the very beginning, the only thing that wanted was to help Suzume and be loved by Suzume. So, yeah. Daijin is such an amazing character, even though he doesn't really speak much in the movie, but he's a very amazing character. He's so cute, and his comedical timing and his I love Daijin. Even at the beginning, when we all thought he was evil, it was just impossible to hate him. It's just impossible to hate Daijin. He's way too cute. Yeah, Daijin has a crush on Suzume. So, okay, what was I saying? Where should I? I mean, there's a lot, there's so much to say that I don't really know where to continue. What can I say first? Well... yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of stuff too. I feel like I need to rewatch the movie because there's a lot going on. So I think that I need to rewatch it to make a detailed analysis. But okay, from what I remember, I like the fact that the latest Makoto Shinkai movies, each one explores a different type of natural disaster. Your Name is based around, well, the meteor that strikes Earth, which kind of counts as a natural disaster. It totally does. You watched it 2 times? I want to rewatch it. I want to watch it again. I want to rewatch it. But I don't know. I'm still hesitating because I would have to spend money again to go to the theater. And I'm going to think about it. So yeah, then Weathering with You, of course, well, explores weather-related natural disasters like hurricanes and stuff like that. And now Suzume explores earthquakes. And, well, tsunamis. The tsunamis are technically a side effect of earthquakes, like underwater earthquakes. How are those called? I know there's a name for it. I know there's a specific word for water earthquakes, right? Oh no, it is called underwater earthquake. let's call it underwater earthquake or submarine earthquake. I don't know. Either of them is fine according to Google. But yeah, and actually, unlike Your Name, because many people think that Your Name's meteor is real for some reason, it's not. It's not real. But so yeah, unlike Your Name, Suzume does base the story around a real event. It was a real earthquake. I'm not sure when it happened or where, but I know it was a real earthquake. Earthquakes make tsunami. Yeah, exactly. Underwater earthquakes generate the waves that then become tsunamis. So yeah, Suzume is based around that one actual event of the earthquake. And well, I don't know. I found that quite interesting. That every movie explores a different natural disaster. Now about the doors, the title of the movie, Suzume No Tojimari. Suzume, well, locking up the door, whatever. The translation is not accurate, but something like that. It has a double meaning because, of course, it has the literal meaning of, well, Suzume closing up the doors. The doors to the ever after. But at the very end of the movie, we realize that it's also a metaphor. It's Suzume, like holding on to the past and not being able to move on. So at the God, no, I can't cry. No, I can't cry. Breathe, Shima, breathe. You can't cry. No, you can't cry right now. At the very end of the movie, when when Suzume crosses to the ever after and has a conversation with little Suzume, with her past self. First of all, that's a very powerful conversation. I was blown away by that conversation. So in that conversation, when Big Suzume tells to past Suzume that everything is gonna be fine, that she doesn't have to worry about the future, and that she's got a bright future ahead of her, that's when she finally lets go of the past, right? And she closes the door behind her. She closes the door behind her and you know, and let's go of the past to finally move on. Spyro door lock. Yeah, Suzume means Spyro, but well, there's no need to translate that because it's the name of the girl. So, but yeah, that metaphor of her locking the door to her past and finally letting go, that's where the double meaning of the title comes from. And it's amazing. And I'm trying my best to hold up the tears. I'm trying so hard to hold back the tears. Oh no. But yeah. Also, the fact that Soda was turned into the chair that was already something precious to Suzume. mm, it also has to do with that, right? Because that chair was kind of connecting her to the past too, because it was a gift from her mother. So the chair kind of attached her to the past still. So Soda being transformed into that chair was a very good decision. Because at the end she has to let go of the chair, right? And now it's not only the chair but Soda too, who is the chair. So she has to like sacrifice that to, well, save the world, right? Because as Daijin said, the world was gonna literally split in half if she let the worm fall. Yeah. So by doing that, she learned how to let go of the past. And that's also when they kind of forcefully introduced the romance. That line of, "I'm scared of a world where Soda doesn't exist," that was way too forced. There was no, I mean, Suzume didn't really have any reason to fall for Soda. I mean, it kind of feels like they forced Makoto Shinkai to introduce the romance in some way. You know, because he didn't want to. He didn't want to make it a romance movie, but the producers told him that romance is what sells, right? So they kind of forced it, and that's the only thing that I don't like. It's like, you either make it a romance or you don't. But the way that they forced Suzume to show her love for Soda was a bit way too forced, and I don't think it was necessary. Like, yeah, I was kind of disappointed at the fact that it was not a romance movie, but if you're gonna make it a non-romance movie, then don't try to force or hint romance in it in such a way, because you kind of ruin it. So yeah, I wouldn't have done that if I were Makoto. That's like my only complaint about Suzume. Everything else is just perfect. That's the only thing I didn't like. Should we talk about Daijin? I feel like I'm gonna cry if I talk about Daijin. I mean, I've been thinking about, well, why Daijin loves Suzume, and why does he want Suzume to love him? It doesn't make sense. He's a god. He's supposed to guard the door, so that it doesn't destroy Japan. Right? The only conclusion I could get to is that maybe it was because Suzume freed him, right? Like, Suzume transformed him back into a cat. He was the pin, the lock for the I don't remember exactly how they call them. They had a name, I forgot the name. The pin, the lock, the whatever, the logs, Daijin and Sadaijin. So maybe that's why Daijin started loving Suzume, I don't know. And it became like his only purpose in life. Right? Because, oh no, that scene when Soda accepts that he's the lock, the pin, and Suzume sticks him in the worm, and Daijin is like, "I'm live at 5 p.m. Yeah, hello, Venti. I'm live early because I have the Sons of the Forest collab later, so that's why I wanted to go live a little bit more early." So yeah, as I was saying, that part when Daijin says we're finally alone, and where's Red? He's not here yet. The collab is at 7 p.m. No, the collab's at 7 p.m. Don't worry. Don't worry. He will be here. Okay, anyway, so I was saying, yeah, so when Suzume grabs him and Daijin starts saying, "Hey, Suzume, that hurts." No. Because with his very cute voice. Like, "Suzume, die." No. I couldn't with that scene. That scene was heartbreaking. Because in the end, Daijin didn't have any bad intentions. Daijin only wanted to be loved. So when Suzume tells Daijin that she hates him, and Daijin is like, no. Like, he literally just got depressed. Because he got that gloomy look. I don't know how to describe it, but that look, that stray cat look, after Suzume tells him that she hates him. No, that was heartbreaking. That scene was heartbreaking. You feel like you're missing very important context. What's at 7? At 7 we have a Sons of the Forest collab. And well, this is just a Suzume appreciation stream. It's a just chatting where we discuss our favorite things, our Suzume, and we make a detailed analysis about the plot and the characters and everything about it because it's amazing. So yeah, there is the spoiler warning. If you haven't seen it and if you don't want to be spoiled, I don't know. You may leave if you don't want to be spoiled and you haven't seen it. I'm only here for Red. Nah. You have a class meeting? Oh, then go. It's okay. It's okay. You need to go to your meeting. Be responsible. You don't care about spoilers? Okay. So yeah, I was talking about Daijin's only purpose being Suzume loving him. And the thing is, the beautiful thing about Daijin's personality is, even after Suzume told him that she hated him, he was still after her and helping him and looking after her. Venti, Redhead will come later. Because like people will die. Yeah, that scene was like, I mean, those are the reasons why people think, like we all thought at the beginning that Daijin was the villain, like the antagonist. Like, he says that a lot of people will die in such a cheerful voice that you're like, he's definitely the villain. I still don't understand why he said it like that. He was so happy. He's like, "Ima kara takusan hito ga shinu." Like that little laugh, that freaking laugh. I mean, it's his own fault. It's his own fault that Suzume misunderstood his intentions. I mean, the way he speaks and the way that he talks about stuff, it's his own fault. You can't help it. When you get your inner lily out, I'm gonna get traumatized. Sorry. Not sorry. Gonna keep doing it. You don't have Twitter? Then just wait. Be patient. Be patient. Good things come to the people who are patient, because right now we are appreciating Suzume. So, what was I saying? Right. Yeah, Daijin, even after Suzume told him I hate you and nearly killed him, she almost squished him. She was like squishing him, and his eyes were popping out. I don't know. She almost, when she raised her arms with Daijin on her hands, I was like, no, don't throw him. I literally almost cried. I was like, no, don't throw my baby. Well, baby, he's a god. But whatever. Still cute. Still hurts. Yeah, Venti, did you watch Suzume already, or do you care about spoilers? Because if you don't care, well, I don't know. But didn't you say you have a school meeting? Because I don't want you to fail just because of me. You unlocked all of Sumeru today? Nice. Good job. Now, okay, what else is worthy to highlight about Daijin. Oh, right. Speaking about Daijin's kinda evil character. Well, Daijin is a white cat, right? But he has a black spot on his eyes. On one of his eyes, he has that black spot, which, well, it makes me think that it's like the yin and yang, right? Like, Daijin is mostly good, but he has a little bit of, like, just a tiny little bit of darkness there. He has a little bit of evil inside him because, well, you know, the black spot on his eye. And Sadaijin, on the other hand, he's mostly evil, but there's good in him because Sadaijin is mostly black, but he has the white spot on his eye, and yeah, well, at the end he does save Suzume. So, I mean, nobody ever said that the gods had to be good. I mean, they are there protecting the doors and locking the worm up because they have to. Not because they're good, not because they care about Japan. That's just their job. That's what they were meant to do. They just have to. So, I like how they managed that. They made us understand they're not good. The fact that they are preventing that monster from coming out doesn't mean they're good. Because that's just their nature. It's what they're made to do. They don't care about Japan. They just have to do that. So that's why I liked how they portrayed that kind of evil in Sadaijin, but at the same time being good, and also in Daijin, on both of them, because in the end Daijin did what he did to Soda, turning him into a chair and all of that, because of his selfish reasons. But he changes. He's a round character. And at the end, he changes and he leaves his selfishness aside because he realizes that if he wants Suzume to be happy, she needs Soda. So, Daijin assumes his luck roll back and turns Soda back into a human, so Suzume can be happy with him, and, well, Daijin accepts his fate and leaves his selfishness aside, so he changes. He did the right thing. Remember when Suzume was just standing there? Yeah. I mean, I cried throughout almost the entire movie. Are you allowed to rizz up Red when he's here? I'm not gonna be here when we start the Sons of the Forest collab because my computer can't run it. So if you want to see me or Red or whoever you want to see on the Sons of the Forest collab, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to go to their channels because I can't run Sons of the Forest. But yeah, the look on Suzume's eyes when she sees Soda on the distance as a chair just stuck there on the worm. Anime characters have like that glow on their eyes. I mean, when that glow disappears, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to see an anime character's eye glow slowly disappearing. That reminded me of Oshinoko at the end of episode 1, when Hoshino Ai's star and eye glow like slowly dims out and vanishes. Oh no. Give me the link to the stream. They're not streaming yet. Be patient. It's at 7 p.m. Be patient. You're gonna go watch Isaac. Yeah, good decision. You can watch whoever you want. You can go, I mean, you could even watch Nephew or Silver Say, whoever, I mean, well, I guess you all have your Oshis, but yeah. When this stream give me, it's at 7 p.m. I don't even know if I'm gonna be here that long, okay? Just be why don't you subscribe to Red's channel? That way you get a notification. Yeah, you have options. You can It's five of us. It's five of us playing Sons of the Forest. You have a lot of streams to choose from. You have a lot of you have a lot of streams to choose from. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh right, yeah. About Daijing. Okay, what else about Daijing is worth highlighting? I think that's about it for Daijing. So let's move on to Sadaijin. We don't really know much about Sadaijin. Sadaijin doesn't even talk. He or she, I don't know. That thing doesn't even have voice lines. So we don't really know anything about Sadaijin. The only thing we can kind of deduce from him, or well, from that, is... Oh, that scene in the parking lot. Oh no. That scene in the parking lot when Suzume is arguing with her aunt, and her aunt is... She starts saying a lot of horrible things, and Daijin starts rolling, and then we realize that Sadaijin is behind Suzume's aunt. At first, like that aura that he gives, the negativity aura. At first I thought that it was, I don't know, that he was doing some kind of thing that was making Suzume's aunt... I need to Google her name, because I forgot Suzume's aunt name. Something... Suzume No Tojimari. Characters. Daijin Tomoya Serizawa? Eh? No. Wait, what? Is it? No. Tsubame Iwato. Yeah, Tsubame Iwato. No. Tsubame is Suzume's mother. Kana Hanasawa. Yeah, I did notice. I recognized her by her voice. I'm so good at recognizing voices. Tomoya? No. Tomoya? Tomoya is a character in Suzume. He's friend of Soda. No, Tomoya's the guy that listens to... Suzume No Tojimari. Suzume's aunt. Name. Tamaki, there. Yeah. Okay. Hateful, yeah. Venti, why? I'm gonna ban Riz from my chat. I'm gonna ban the word Riz from my chat. But anyway, yeah. In the parking lot, when Suzume is arguing with Tamaki, at first I thought that what Sadaijin was doing was making Tamaki say negative things. But then when Tamaki said that she did feel like that once, I realized that Sadaijin was not... Sadaijin didn't make people say negative things. Sadaijin just kind of brings out the deeper feelings that people have, the things that they don't dare to say. So, Tamaki had that feeling, that those emotions hidden very deep in her heart. It doesn't matter if they're... I realized that it doesn't matter if they're positive or negative emotions. What Sadaijin does is it makes her speak her heart out. Well, it is kind of... It does do it in a kind of negative way, but I don't think that was Sadaijin. I think that was Tamaki's feelings, right? Like, all Sadaijin does is... It's like a truth serum or something, right? So, Tamaki's... Oh, wait, I just realized that can be another, like, subliminal message behind the title of the movie. That could be Tamaki's feelings that she's, like, locking up in her heart. Like, her deeper feelings being locked up in her heart. And Sadaijin just opened that door in her heart and made her say those negative things, even though she didn't mean it, because she does love Suzume. I mean, we can't help having negative feelings, right? Like, we all have negative feelings, and it's not wrong. It's okay. It's human. It's human to have negative feelings. The difference is what we do with those negative feelings. I mean, you can't help feeling bad about something, but you do control your actions. So that's what Tamaki does. Like, she has that feeling locked up in there. That's not her fault. She's actually right. I mean, she didn't ask for her sister to die. And, well, of course she took in Suzume because, well, in the end she felt like it was her responsibility. And of course that comes with a negative feeling of, why me? I didn't ask for this. I don't want you here. But, well, in the end she did what's right. So despite her having that feeling, she does do what's right. So yeah, I think Sadaijin's power, so to speak, I don't even know if it's a power or just an aura thingy. So yeah, I don't know. So that's when I realized Sadaijin doesn't bring out negative feelings. It just brings out locked up feelings. And Tamaki's locked up feelings just happened to be negative. Yeah, it's Suzume No Tojimari. But yeah, we already established the double or even triple meaning of the title. Never have a chance to watch Suzume. I warned you about spoilers, and it's actually still on theaters. If you still want to watch it, I guess. Still in theaters, so you can go. So yeah, I don't really think I can speak much more about Sadaijin because we don't really know much about him. You only watch anime with juicy waifus. Oh god, you're missing out on so many good stuff just because you just want juicy waifus. Because there's a lot of very good stuff out there without fan service. I mean, your name kind of has fan service, but it's not. I mean, your name is. It doesn't even count as fan service. I mean, it's just Mitsuha massaging herself, but it doesn't count as fan service. You watch animes with fighting? Well, there's a very epic fight between a chair and a cat in Suzume. when Soda chases Daijin on the amusement park, that's cat versus chair. Death Note doesn't have fighting. Death Note is technically not action. But anyway, yeah, I don't think I can keep going on Sadaijin because, yeah, we don't really know anything about him. Just the parking lot part. It is for the killing, but there's no action because there's no physical killing. It's just through the Death Note, so it doesn't really count. It doesn't really count as action. What else could I say about Sadaijin? Because I feel there's a lot more to Sadaijin, but... And that's another thing that I love about Makoto Shinkai movies, because... if there's something that I am very, very annoyed by, is people stating the obvious. You know, it's so annoying when people state the obvious. Right, and there are many movies that do that. They just state the obvious. They explain everything with a narrator or, I don't know, a scene where they explain everything so explicitly. And that's annoying. It's like they're spoon-feeding you everything. They don't let you figure out stuff by yourself. That's why I like Makoto Shinkai's movies. They don't really do that. They don't explain anything. You just go with the movie. You just go with the characters. As the characters find things out, you go finding them out. You're always seeing everything through the characters' eyes. You don't know anything that the characters don't know themselves. That's amazing. Because they leave you thinking about the movie, and you know, that leaves a lot of room for you to think about it and make a lot of theories and stuff. So that's... I prefer movies that don't explain everything, right? Movies that... allow you to get to your own conclusions and yeah, like figure it out by yourself. Oh, so it was a perfect timing. so I started right when finished. Perfect timing. What do you mean you don't think they have work meetings at 22? What are you supposed to do to survive in college? I mean, not, as I said to you before, not all of us live with our mothers during university. But anyway, what else? Okay, I haven't really talked about Suzume. I talked a lot about Daijin and Sedaijin, but I didn't really talk about Suzume. Suzume is a very well, it's not that complex, but it is very well made and very well managed. Like, as I mentioned before, all the door analogy and metaphor and all of that of Suzume holding on to her past. Oh god, that scene, I already said this, but that scene when Suzume talks to her past self, oh, that was so powerful. I mean, how must it have felt for, how must it feel to have your future self coming from the future just to tell you that everything will be fine and just to calm you down and let you know that everything will be all right and that there's nothing to worry about? Like, I can't imagine the sense of tranquility and comfort that Mini Suzume must have felt when Big Suzume told her that. I mean, that someone from the future comes and tells you that everything will be alright? I mean, I would never be scared ever again in my life. So yeah, it was a very beautiful moment. And the fact that she leaves the chair with her. Right, she takes the chair with her, but she leaves it with little Suzume as both a comfort for little Suzume and at the same time a symbol that Suzume is letting go of her past and leaving the past in the past and not bringing it to the future, like not bringing that weight to the future. See, she's just letting go, completely letting go. It is amazing. It's very interesting, the psychology behind that. What else? Well, yeah, I mean, I get it. I get why Suzume would hold on to that chair. I mean, who wouldn't want to hold on to something that a person gave you a long time ago? A person that you loved? Regardless that person's dead or alive, who wouldn't want to keep a thing like that? Especially because her mother made that custom chair for her. She even took measurements. She even measured her height, so the chair would be literally perfect for her. Yeah, I mean, it was a custom-made chair. Oh, and that part when Suzume tells her mother, like, why doesn't it have a face? Where's the face? The face should be here. And then she carves the eyes on the chair. That was a very heartwarming moment. You're so confused. Well, I mean, we're talking about a movie that you didn't see, so it's logical that you would be confused. When Soda said a child memory. Oh, I almost forgot about that. Yes. When they're closing the doors and they feel the emotions of the... I like how they phrase that. I like how they describe it. feeling the emotions of the past people that walk through those doors. Yeah, I really love that door locking process that they go through every time that they need to close a door. Like feeling the people, feeling the emotions that flowed through those doors before they were abandoned. You're gonna look up something? Okay. Yeah, that's a very interesting context. Concept, sorry. Yeah. Remember your little sister? Yeah, I do. Why? I do remember your little sister. Well, remember her name. So yeah, you're right. Soda probably knew. Well, or maybe not. Because Suzume's memories were on the abandoned door that was on her old house. And Soda never really went through that door until he went with Suzume. So I don't think he had any way of knowing about Suzume's past, because the doors only have the like, they only contain the emotions of the people who lived close by or who passed through that door regularly. So I don't think he actually saw felt Suzume there. Because of course in the movie they animate the people for us to understand what's happening, but Suzume and Soda are not seeing what we see. They're just feeling it. They don't see it, they just feel it. They can't see it or hear it. They're sensing it. They're just sensing all of that. He knows the past is because he can hear it. Well, yeah, maybe because of her. Well, you know, that she was lost in the ever after when she was very little. Yeah, yeah, maybe. She got suspended? Oh no. Got a rebel little sister. And I don't know, Soda as a character. Soda was so all the characters are very, very round characters. You're so cruel, Venti. Yeah, all characters in Suzume are round, right? Because Soda at the beginning, he's the typical character who thinks that he can do everything by himself and all of that. So when he is presented with the difficulty, when he turns into a chair, he doesn't want to accept it, but he can't do it alone. He cannot do it by himself. I mean, as a chair, he just couldn't. He couldn't even close a door. So that, so needing to depend on another person to do your job, well, also taught Soda an important lesson, right? First of all, that he isn't alone, that there's no need for him to be alone, and that it's not wrong to ask for help, right? Because at the beginning, he was like, no, go away. I can handle this on my own, right? But slowly, I love how they manage it. He slowly goes becoming a little bit more open to Suzume helping him. And little by little, allows Suzume to do more and more stuff on her own. Because the first door, they closed it, both of them closed it. And Soda said to spell 100% by himself. On the second door, Suzume kinda pushed the door alone, but still Soda was saying the spell. On the third door, the door on the amusement park, only Suzume closed the door, but they said the spell at the same time. They both said it. They said it like Suzume was already learning about it. Then the fourth door, the last door, Suzume did it practically by herself. And also, well, her own door. The door that represents her past. She locked that one by herself too. And it's interesting. All the doors were closed in a very dangerous and, like, in a stressed moment, right? Except for the last one. The door in which Suzume saw her past self. She locked the door in peace. She locked the door peacefully. She didn't have to rush. She didn't have to force the door. She just closed it and locked it peacefully. That's interesting because I think it represents that Suzume is finally peacefully accepting that the past is past, right? And she doesn't need to hold on to it anymore. Oh, wait. I got carried away, forgot to read chat. Wait. Oh, she got suspended for kissing a guy. Typical. He closed his eyes for a little and maybe heard Mom talking about the chair, but he probably did not hear that much. I think that was Suzume, actually. I think that was Suzume, hearing her pass. We were not really sure of whose feelings those are because, well, it's all mixed up. But I would think it's Suzume. Those were Suzume's feelings. I mean, I think everyone can open doors, but Soda couldn't because he just didn't have the physical strength to close the door. Well, I mean, he was a children's chair, so he was not very big, so he couldn't. But yeah, everything in the movie is like so. What's the word that I'm looking for? So like meticulously planned, right? Oh wait, what? Wait, I think I must have missed that message. Oh yeah, he sat on the chair. Oh! I just remembered. I had forgotten about. Oh yes, you're right. I just remembered. Maybe the key. I mean, every time he says the spell, the key glows, and it kind of feels like the emotions are flowing through the key. So maybe he did. Maybe you're right. Maybe he did feel Suzume's past through the chair. You have a chair like the one in Suzume? Nice. You have COVID, Venti? No! Or your sister? No, you? No, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry, Venti. Why is my chair squeaking so much? Oh no, Venti, I'm so sorry to hear that. Please take care of yourself, and I hope you get soon better. What? You get better soon. What did I say? I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I had forgotten about that. But yeah, maybe the key. Maybe the key does that. Maybe the key allows him to sense that kind of stuff. Oh, Venti, guess who just went live? Just a Redhead is live. Wow. Well, if you want to, I mean, you don't have to go. You can stay here if you want to. But he's live if you want. If you're interested. So Wait, okay. What else can I say? Yep, Red is live. If you want to go watch him. I want that link. Why don't you go to Twitch and do it yourself? I'm too lazy to go to Twitch and get the link. Because I think I signed out of Twitch for now. Yes, Twitch. Redhead doesn't stream on YouTube. Redhead streams on Twitch. Venti, Yes, calm down, please. What else can I say? Oh, I don't wait. Did I say this already? Did I talk? Did I mention the glow in Daijin's eyes? Ah, I just remembered that scene. Oh God, the scene. The scene when Suzume realizes that the Daijin was actually helping them and not trying to destroy the world. And yeah, when Suzume realizes that all Daijin was doing was leading them to the doors, and she tells him, and she says thank you, and Daijin's eyes glow, that sparkle in Daijin's eyes when Suzume says thank you, and he just transforms again from that stray cat look to a perfectly fine, refined cat. Oh, that was so cute and so heartwarming. I cried a lot more than I was already crying during that scene. I mean, the glow in his little eyes. The glow, that little sparkle. Here, let me see if I can find a picture of that part, because his eyes are so cute when he says that. Your cat passed away? Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry for you, Venti. I can't see... I don't think there are images of that yet. Because, well, the movie's still in theaters, so I don't know if there's... movie, pictures about that. I think there are not. But yeah, anyway. Daijin's very cute. That's the point. Daijin's very cute. And... oh, that scene in the Ever After. Oh, no. No. Okay, I need a second. Wait. If I'm gonna talk about this, I'm gonna need a second to calm down, because I don't want to cry on stream. That part when Daijin accepts his fate of well, being a lock, a pin, and when he says goodbye, when he's injured, he looks dirty. The poor cat, he looks so he's injured and all, and with that little cute face of his, all injured, just saying goodbye to Suzume, just accepting that he can't be with her because his job, his purpose, the purpose of his existence is to lock the creature down in the Ever After. No, that scene when they have to put Daijin back to lock the creature. No. I mean, any sad scene involving a cute creature is like 10 times sadder than if it was just with a regular person. And that part when they fall from the sky, and Sadaijin kind of makes a cushion, and they fall. The way in which he calls Suzume and asks her if she's all right, it's so cute. Actually, who is the genius? Who is the voice? Who voices Daijin? Who voices Daijin? I want to know. That voice is way too cute. An Yamane. She's so lowly. Okay, never mind. She's so lowly. I don't know why I thought it was a regular grown-up actress. No, she's actually a child. And that's another thing that I like about Makoto Shinkai movies, at least most of them. is that unlike most, not all anime, Studio Ghibli does the same thing, but unlike most anime, they don't cast a fully grown person to pretend to be a child. They hire an actual child to voice, well, young characters, and that is way better because they sound so natural and they still sound cute. I mean, when a grown woman or, well, man actually like a child in anime, they sometimes do sound cute if they know how to do it. But just, I mean, an actual child sounds way cuter. That's why Daijin sounds so natural and cute, because it's a natural child. It's a little girl. And same goes for young Suzume. Every underage character in Makoto Shinkai's movies. I mean, putting an actual child to voice a child character is the best decision that you can make, because yeah, it just sounds weird. I mean, depends on the actor and if they know how to do it. But generally, a grown person voicing a child kind of sounds weird, and it can get pretty obnoxious very quickly. So yeah, I appreciate it when they put actual childs to voice children. That's better. It sounds more natural. And actually, I don't know why. I don't know why. But in all of Makoto Shinkai movies, the voices sound so natural. I mean, it's not like they almost feel like they're. I mean, I don't know. They don't feel like regular anime voice acting. They sound natural, you know. I don't even know how. I don't even know how to describe it. I don't know what it is, but for some reason they sound way more natural than like the average anime show or movie. And that's good. That's good. I mean, I'm not saying that the voices in anime that don't sound natural are bad. It just, I mean, it depends on the anime too. It depends on the mood of the anime and the theme and all of that. But that natural tone goes well with Shinkai movies. Oh, also, I almost forget. You know that there's moments in which Soda falls when he's in his chair mode. He sometimes just stays still and falls down. Everybody in the theater was laughing every time that Soda fell, including me. It was kind of funny when Soda fell. Every time that Soda fell, it was very funny. But halfway through the movie, when we all realized that the reason why he was falling like that was because he was dying, I think we all realized it at the same time. Because everybody's smile vanished at the same time. Halfway through the movie, we stopped laughing at Soda falling down because we all realized that he was falling like that because he was dying. And I don't know, it was funny at the beginning, but when we realized the reason behind that, everybody just stopped laughing so quickly. It was heartbreaking. It was just, I mean, when you go slowly realizing what was actually happening to Soda, that's sad. That's very sad. But yeah, I mean, at the beginning, when it first happens in the boat, you just have no way to know that what's happening is that he's dying. But then when they show like his soul freezing and everything, that's when you realize, oh damn, this boy's not gonna make it alive. Right? Very, very sad. I think that's all I have to say about Suzume for today. It was... okay, did I say this already? No, I didn't. The movie was very good. It was amazing. I still like Your Name more. I don't know. Your Name's still my favorite movie from Makoto Shinkai. But Suzume is very good too. It's very good too. It's different. As I said at the beginning, the structure of the plot is very different to Your Name and Weathering with You. But it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just different. I mean, each movie is a masterpiece in its own way. They're very different. I don't even want to compare them. I mean, when I say that I like a movie more than another movie, I don't get technical about it. I'm not like I like Suzume or Your Name more because of this and this and this, because I don't really like comparing movies. My main criteria to say that I like a movie more than another one is the I don't know, like how I feel watching the movie, you know? It's not about the movie itself, it's about me. It's about my emotions and how I feel towards the movie. So independently of the movie being good or bad, I have my own feelings towards the movie, and that's why I say that I like Your Name more. I don't know, I enjoy it more, even though they're both masterpieces. I keep saying that, but I don't know. Apart from the fact that Your Name has the emotional value that it was the first romance I ever watched, anime. I don't know. Your Name just hits harder emotionally. So yeah. I mean, Suzume is. I mean, I haven't watched every single Makoto Shinkai movie, but I'm pretty sure Suzume is the first one that's like not a romance. That's straight up just a personal thing for Suzume. Very good and same. Yeah, Your Name is very... I mean, nothing beats the scene of the meteor falling down with Sparkle on the background. God, that scene. Like, just thinking about it tears me up. Well, Suzume too. I mean, I keep saying it. They're both freaking masterpieces on their own way. Yeah, very different. It feels very different. Like, it's not only different in a technical way, but also like the mood and the general feel, like how you feel while watching it. It's very different. It's a totally different feeling. Very different. Two different movies. Two different masterpieces. So, yeah, I think that's all. I think that's all for today. One hour, one straight hour talking about anime without doing anything else. Just literally just 1 hour here, preaching about about the masterpiece, the latest masterpiece of Makoto Shinkai. Both sad. Yeah, they're all sad. I mean, what I like the most about Makoto Shinkai movies is that they're all roller coasters. They start very happy, then they kind of get sad when they get personnel into the characters alive, then they kind of go up, then they whoosh you into the depression, and then it ends up happy. There's such emotional roller coasters. They're amazing. They're amazing. But yeah, anyway, thanks everybody for being here. Don't forget we have the Sons of the Forest collab in about an hour and 40. 7 p.m. It's at 7 p.m. my time, CDT. Yeah, in about 2 hours, almost 2 hours. So, as I said before, I can't really run the game, so I won't be streaming it, but feel free to go watch any other of the people who will be streaming it. There's Isaac. I think... okay, Silver will be streaming, I think. He debuted today, by the way. She debuted today, by the way. Nephew will be streaming too. Of course, the infamous Redhead will be streaming too. And I feel like I'm feeling... No, it's just the 5 of us. Yeah, okay. So, please do give them a go to the other streamers, as I won't be streaming. They're all on Twitch. I know some of you in my chat don't really use Twitch. Some of you. but yeah, it would be great if you could go watch them. You'll watch Isaac? Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay, goodbye everybody. See you, maybe in Sons of the Forest, and also tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a collab with Red in the back rooms. I'm gonna be playing Escape the Back Rooms with Redhead. Yay. Gonna suffer a lot, you know I hate horror games. But it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. I will watch Isaac. Okay, okay. Then I'll see you there, I guess. Yep, thanks everybody for being here. If you haven't watched Suzume, I highly recommend it. Very good. Very good for, like, everybody. I mean, I think it's a movie that, like, regardless the gender that you like the most, I mean, it's kind of like for everybody. That movie, I mean, as it's not a romance, it's kind of like good for everybody. I mean, I think most people would like it. So yeah, because I usually don't recommend anime blindly, like without knowing your taste and stuff. But Suzume is one of those rare movies that I would recommend to anybody. You made an account just to watch Red? Nice. Okay, anyway, I wanna sleep before the collab, because I don't want to die. So I'm gonna take a nap before the Sons of the Forest collab. So thank you everybody for being here again, and see you, I don't know, another time. See you around. Goodbye. Bye bye. Noro yasumi yet. Jane. Bye bye.